Hello, welcome back to what? What the fuck? what? Welcome back to volume penultima. We are here to encounter beefy troll. So many things are happening. What the hell? What the hell? We have weapons, lots of things. Kinky D, okay. Anyway, okay. Whole switchy eyes and huge nipples that look like eyes. Okay, dokie. Dim lies the din of roaring crowd and the smell of a horribly overpriced and nauseating concession. Even across galaxy timelines and perhaps even universes, there's still something deeply familiar about that sporting arena. The cage is so fucking small. Welcome to the Octamon. Smash your motherfucking face! Mother honking face, sorry. There is also something deeply familiar about sport fans. Oh, hello Amnesia, how are you doing? I'm suddenly surprised that we still encounter again. Blah, such a shame having seats next to the purples. They can be so crude and boorish, don't you agree? Code wouldn't be nearly this loud. Usually, you find yourself here attending a wrestling show, a display of muscular theatre. To use a troll terminology, thanks to the benevolence of one Amnesia, Arden, she won the tickets in a raffle and excitedly invites you to come along. You agree with some reservation that you quickly express. She was quite disappointed, but eventually agreed not to kidnap you and keep you locked up as a living paint jar since you buddies and all. What a sweet friend. Okay. Like, yeah, I'll come, but don't fucking kidnap me. I guess. You have to admit though, muscular theatre isn't really your thing. It is a little bit over the top and ridiculous as human wrestling, which makes it perfectly entertaining enough, but it's also, well, a lot more violent and gore and shit. Participants aren't expected to die as far as you can tell, but you already seen a few get wheeled off on a futuristic hover stretches with injuries you're not sure they could survive. Oh gosh, she nearly got impaled there. Oh gosh. Rematch tonight is taking place within a chain link cage. Spikes surrounding both of those outside and inside and just out occasionally from the place where the wires are crossed. The overall design, in addition to ensuring maximum bloodshed, is to keep both the wrestler inside and the audience out, and ironically it might be safer this way. The current combats are some olive blood named the Huntress and the purple blood calling himself Cool Pits. Cool Pits, really? Interesting to you, there is nothing clown-like about him at all. Okay. Okay. And it's almost conspicuous how unclowny he is only due to the absolutely ridiculous amount of clown content you have imbibed the presence of the other purples. The two fighters appear to be nearly evenly matched. The olive troll ducks and weaves amid blindly fast punches from the purple, slashing at him with a grandiose arm gesture, trying to overwhelm him with a barrage of small attacks. Every one of his punches hits hard enough to knock her down, but she always springs up before he can land a second hit. She's incredibly steady on her feet and quicker than he. In fact, you get a distinct impression that the olive troll is holding back, presumably so as to avoid inciting the crowd. Thus far, you have not seen a single match in which the lower blood opponent triumphed over a higher blooded foe. I must admit this match is a lot more tense than I was expecting, but I hope it ends soon. There's supposed to be a really famous muscular theatrist performing next. Her name is Ninki Mola? She hasn't ever lost a fight. I heard she even beat up Violet Blood once. Nike Mola? Oh, now that's a name you could befriend. She must be a big deal as Amnesia. Makes her out to be because she uses her real name instead of some ridiculous made up nonsense like John Cena. Like John Cena or Hulk Hogan. Look, he got her! You flinch, the purple blood finally manages to get his quarry in his clutches, and he lifts her up to the face, digging his fingers to her skull until I hear a sickening crunch and she collapses on the ground, panting heavily. She can bring herself back up to her feet, and the announcer calls the match to uprousing applause from the audience. Two trolls enter the cage and start dragging her out, while the winner basks in the audience affection. The only blood looks like she probably lived, but she's got a dent in her face that probably isn't coming out ever. Ew. All of a sudden you think you really need to go and get bathroom. You mean use the snack? You mean you'll be right back. Okay, come back soon. This fight is giving me all sorts of ideas for new paintings. That's your thingy? You quickly make a break for it, jostling your way through the stands and towards the exit of the arena, but before you make it, a voice calls out to you. Some sleek hair, sleek thin violet blooded guy wearing a full suit with a tacky flame pattern on it. Flame pattern? Hey you, alien! Me and you! Asking me you asking pointing to yourself nervously? Not the other alien. Oh, the other alien, of course. You swing your head around wildly, looking for the other alien. This will be plays out predictably for a while before you both get on the same page, which is that you are the alien whose attention he wants. You're looking to make a little extra buck? No, not really. You never spent all the money you won with Alternia. Oh, we forgot about that. Well, we did that. Okay, how about fame? Frankly, you're probably already too famous for your own good. That's true. Friendship? 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 Shit, yeah. There's nothing you can offer that I want, except friendship. Singing with relief, the troll leads you backstage. Willis explained that he's a promoter for this wrestling ring. One of the trolls that was supposed to perform tonight was eaten by some plant called Troll Devouring Catch You Grabber. What a name! As much as such a famous theatrix, Nigamura has been left with nobody to fight, he'll be that nobody or somebody. An alien will bring in all sorts of media attention and controversy, which of course means big bucks for him and friendship for you. Big bucks for me and friendship for you. Niken is so friendly, he says. He's so insistent. Your French shuttle brain refuses to believe it. She's so friendly. I sound like it. But it's okay, you're mad worse. We did. Wow, look at this. What the hell? What's she wearing? Are there two characters from other games? I don't know. There's so many. There's too many. Oh damn! Why the spikes? It seems so. The spikes seem so unnecessary. He takes you to the back room, which seems to be full of performers waiting for their turn on stage. Those sort of trolls, here muscular, sweat-soaked, blue blood more often than not. One troll in particular stands out to you, from her severe expression to her softly pulsating robotic leg, to the fact that she is the only troll with a fully illustrated sprite. Guess what? She is currently doing bicep curls with a set of spy weights, huffing with exertion. When the promoter approaches, she looks up with a scowl. I'm busy. What is that? What is that? I mean, is that parenthesis as... okay, whatever. He begins to explain that he has brought a new challenger for her to face, but she cuts him off and stands up. She's out as tall as you expected, but then she isn't dense, packing more brawn than any other troll you've met. Do you want to know what happens, sister, to people who disturb my preparations? Do you want to experience the bone-crushing, torso-shattering impact of these ladies right here? She flexes. God, those muscles are huge. The promoter tells her that she really doesn't need to keep up the act. There's no cameras back here. She gives him a stern look which distinctly suggests that she has never dropped kayfabe in her life and has no intention of starting now. Make it quick. The promoter makes it quick. So let me get this straight. You expect me to perform with this thing? Me? She seems less than impressed, which you find reasonable. With his leg aside, you don't really look like the rest of the time. Don't you dare insult me, sister. I'd rather you pull a rusty from the audience than subject me to this humiliation. Oh, but you are more than just an audience member, frail though you may be. You have the heart and soul of a wrestler! Do we? Yep, long, much longer than about 5 minutes. You totally show her, whether for an opening such as this, you reveal your true passion to the world to come alive on stage and grapple and tumble with the best of them. Wait, what? Since when? For eons have you thirst for the chance to sing the song as you knew, and him of have the melody of muscle that you could be blessed by the opportunity to live the life of the athlete, to perform alongside your hero, to show the world that you too love to do the muscly thing. That you might just, yeah. Okay, I get it. She glanced over to the promoter and then back to you. It does seem surprised. It does seem a surprise articulated for a lesser being. But is it ready? For a butt clenching? What? I hope you mean the... How? Oh, there's so many questions. Can some people will agree to me that not everyone thinks this as a bad thing? I mean... Tricks. Flash of branding. I'm okay. Knuckle blistering. Muscle rippling, smackdown from up down. Okay, yes! 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 You nod your head confidently. Blister my knuckles and brand my flesh, you say? Let's get this smackdown started. You got guts at least. She turned. I mean, we got ribs to spare, I guess. The one we didn't spare. Probably. She turns to the promoter and gives him a curved nod. The match is on. Then she turns back to you. Now, sister, we need to discuss the show. I will make all the decisions. We will respond adequately to the storyline I present. It will be thus. The Alien Invader challenged me in an exhibition match to topple the Might Hierarchy. Okay. To fight violently and show an entertaining display of strength, by then, as is right and proper, the nobler hue of the homosphere, homosphere, the hue of the homospectrum prevails again. Yes, this sounds about right. Why she's flexing so much? You start flexing, showing off for an imaginary audience before turning back to you. Any questions, sister? Yes, actually. Do you have a couple of questions first? Will you die? No! Unless you are particularly disgustingly weak, in which case, maybe. Such is the risk we take. We will indulge in the most noble and dignified of sports. I was willing to give up my leg for the craft. Oh! Cute. Is your life such a heavy price to pay for a tale that will transcend us and be remembered in the annals of muscular history? Is it, sister? Well, it's rhetorical. Right, secondly, when she say exhibition match, it is a muscular theater term, referring to a match stage for entertainment that does not affect one records on the flexor ladder. We will not be sparing in the nude. What? I was hoping for that. Such glorious display of raw sizzle physique are reserved for the intergalactic Olympics. Okay. No, yeah, you got that. Mostly you were wondering if it meant the loser had been exhibited on bikes or some other blood-testing nonsense that is so common in this bloody fucking land. Do not denigrate his noble sport with claims of savagery. Thirdly, you're getting the sense that she's going to be playing the heel, yeah? The what? The what? You explained that in your own cultural equivalent, the muscular theater performance generally falls into the category of face or heel. Winning in the face is the rule-abiding and sympathetic figure the audience is meant to root for, whereas the heel takes on what's on a more aggressive and unlikable personality. What a part of my personality is. She seemed annoyed by that. What about my personality is unlikable? You dare suggest, sister, that the audience won't be roaring in thunderous applause and admiration as I conquer yet another pitiful foe? To tell her, you know what, she can be both, the face and the heel, and you just be the blob, the blob, subjugated under my heel? Yeah, sure, yeah, exactly. Hey Mola, chatting time's over, you're up. We're gonna so die, eh? She jerks her head back and you silently marches out of the room. You begin to follow, and promoter directs you to the entrance of the other side of the arena. You will never see for your cue to enter. well. I guess. Well, folks. We had some technical difficulties, but here comes the match you all been waiting for. Wearing the belt of champions and the lack of her own design, she's ready to get the competition. A paragon of power, a lady of legwork, a true blue ruffian later in the making. Clap those hands and activate your screech crevice. It's Nikki Mola. I cannot really shout. I cannot be bothered to shout. My turn. Yeah, fuck off. Nick approaches the cage with thunderous applause, raising her arms and soaking in all the praises. What? Did someone throw? What? Oh, she flexes and poses as the audience throw glasses of milk at her, which shatter uselessly. Her steely fare disappears to become a riddle to her. What? But someone just throw at her fucking milk glass, of course. She stepped through one of the cage doors at its slam shut behind her, locking tight with her arm crossed and her teeth firmly gritted. She awaits you. As the announcer begins a new intro speech, you step forward. God. In the other corner, frail in stature, weak in knees, wearing a perpetual look of a befuddled man, we have some messed up low blow, the alien. How has this absurd mockery of life not been killed yet? Perhaps only so fate could lead them to their thrashing at the bloodthirsting hands and barbed foot of the grand Nikki. Nike? Ni and Nikki. Nike? Ni HKA? The decent portion, I don't know why I question it now. A decent portion of the crowd boos as you're doing your approach, which you find uprising. You have to dodge a hail of old boots and rotten fruit. Somebody throws your entire piano at you. What piano? What, really? Relatively outfaced, you enter the ring and hear the door close behind you. So, you come here, alien, to prove your kind superior to the unbreakable, unstoppable troll species? Yeah, you shout, you're kinda so superior to trolls! And you, their emissary. Does the creature look superior to you, my theater enthusiast? She turns to the audience, throwing out a hand in gesture to you. They boo. Is this sorry specimen the beast its planet can offer? More boos? More boos? You counter that you came from more prepared and tackled the matriarchy? Yeah, that. So you came to be prepared, but you prepared to face these 24 inches liter noodles? Noodles? Liter noodles? Okay, quite a metaphor. She flexes so hard, the announcer's sleeves explode. The announcer's sleeves explode? Okay, someone else's sleeves explode. So be it, and crush you in a single blow. There's plenty of referee to start the match, but then it occurs to you that there is no fucking referee. Somewhere in the distance, a bullhorn sounds, which is apparently the signal to begin. A bullhorn! Okay. Without taking her eyes off you, Nike grabs the cage wall behind her. There's a wall! Grabs the cage wall behind her. Okay. And hoists herself up heavily, scaling it in reverse until she reaches the top. The announcer is screaming something about this move being called the spiky Nike. Once she finishes her ascension, Nike definitely leaps from the edge of the cage and spins down towards you, her body twisting right in multiple, blindingly fast flips before her robotic legs come slashing at you. You spend quite some time admiring her dazzling form before it occurs to you that you should probably move. You duck and roll forwards, feeling the point of her leg just barely graze your scalp. The announcer shouts first blood as you feel the light trickle down the back of your neck. Some members of the crowd were booing, presumably because they just noticed the color of your blood. Between the neon lighting and the distance, they probably just think you're just rust-colored and not a mutant red, so at the least you have that going for you. What you don't have going for you is this time to think about your next move, because Nivi pivots on her heel and charges at you. This time she's going for more theatric throw. Two powerful hands grab you and lift you over your shoulders, where you nearly go yourself on one of her horns and you struggle to escape. Did I go? Like put in my trips like ooh! You plant two hands in her back and push hard, and you are delighted to find that her grip loosens and you go stumbling over her back, landing with a clumsy stagger on your feet. You're not sure if she'll let you get away with that one for the shake of the show, if you must sleep out on her sweet soaked palms, but you are going to charitably assume the former. Okay, she turns to face you, grunting and baring her fangs. She charges, reaching back at first and then sending it barreling towards your fragile human nose. You leap out of the way, only narrowly dodging it. Are you done with avoiding me, coward? Whether you are your killer instinct, do you die? Do I scare you? Yes! Are you low to face my rot true blow? True blow? Muscle bound beauty? You take these as your cue to attack, and instead you run full tilt away from her. It's just like... This is a fear carry you swear. You're close to a cage, there's not much you can run. Fool! There is no running or hiding from Nikki Mola. Stand and fight! She sprints towards you as you flee. The crowd is tend to halt. Nobody knows what you're doing, least of all you, but you think you can pull something cool out of this. You leap at the cage wall, barely dodging the spikes that line it, and use the slight amount of give it in the chain link wires to springboard of you. You off. With exuberant grin, you go flying towards arm held on your classic clotheslines maneuver. Then you collide with her own arm and whoop! What? When you wake up, you are lying on what appears to be a exercise mat. You can feel a telltale throbbing sensation in your face that indicates a black eye, and the rest of you, thankfully, doesn't feel particularly... and the rest of us, me included, we don't feel particularly hurt. Nearby, you can hear the half and puff of exertion. You glance over the spot. You hear training on one of those leg presses machines you always saw in dreams, but never had the courage to attempt to use. She is wearing an exercise outfit, which, despite its vastly different purpose, looks almost exactly like the outfit she wore in the ring. It has all the function a fitness aficionado will want. It's loose, it's breathable, and the artists don't have to draw a second set of sprites for it. Make it easier to work, I guess. As soon as she notices you're awake, she turns and speaks to you. She doesn't even stop her workout. You're finally awake, sister. Welcome to my hive. Why I'm here, actually. I have spent so much time, so much precious, valuable time, waiting for you to open your eyes. Oh God, how long have you been out? About 40 minutes. That's not so bad, is it? Perhaps, but only when compared to your abysmal performance in ring. To be knocked out cold by your own attack. Wretched. I am impossible to fall to conquer, and yet even a Rusty has towed me longer in the realm of Mortal Kombat. You're a weak sister. I was like, what the fuck happened? Did I just die by bulging myself to her arm? Offensively so. She slammed her foot towards with such velocity, the weight of the leg press goes flying off and leaves the dent in the floor. Granted, she then takes a long swing from a bottle and approaches you with fire in her eyes. What do you have to say for yourself? You shuttle backwards, proffering only a sheepish smile. You're sorry, you guess? I didn't bring you here for apologies. I brought you here to see your heart ignite the will to improve. No, you are not worthless being. You have a flair for theatrics and appreciation of the sport and a shining soul. Feel only to the most intractable determination. You could be so much more than you are, sister. I could make you much more. I could make you so much more. Cast your gaze around you and behold. Brownism. I guess it's a regular ass gym with a lot of kinksness. Is that things from Kung Fu Panda? Whatever. Brownism. And she's gone. You obviously cast a gaze around this room. It's massive and littered with training equipment. As far as eyes can see, much of it resembles exercise machines like the ones you had in gyms back on Earth, but there's plenty more that looks far more alien and deadly. There's so many colored blood. I thought it was like her private gym, but I guess it's public because you know, she's blue. The treadmill, which appears to throw the runner into a vat, it if they fall off, a series of swing axes, and they will look at home in a dungeon. 3 different varieties of Iron Maiden, each more horrific than the last. It is presumably Nink personal workout studio, but you could easily mistake it for a torture chamber. You wonder if Adat has ever considered a job as a personal trainer. But you should bring it up, Peter, yeah? Sounds like great. There are some who may be worthy of my expertise. It is here that I can forge them. I just forge myself in the beings of adamantine strength. The journey will be harsh. If you are made of wicker stuff, then I believe you will perish in agony. Great. But if your core is strong, you will obey. Yours will be an unquenchable might. She extends hand to you, her jaw set. Okay. I will like wipe the jaw set. Join me, sister, and together we shall ascend to mentioned heights. Oh, muscular perfection. Can we do? You son of a bitch! Kind of deal with a hand, you know? Never mind. There is a look in her eyes that you have never seen before. One of hope, of fate. Her arm vibrates, muscles quaking. You take it. Take a hand! Hesitate! No! Take a hand! Take a hand, you son of a bitch! You take her hand, staring into those hopeful eyes, and to see the deep sapphire blue filled with a glow of friendship, she squeezes your hand so tight that you feel your fingers fracturing. Ouch! Excellent! I knew you had a spark. I hope I don't die. Now to make a flame, to grind and crush and pummel the flame until it bursts with a roaring blaze of strength. Today I shall begin my testing your limits. Come, can we go something more low here? I feel a strong feeling that we're going right to the top and see if it kills me first, but I prefer the bottom. Seems more reasonable for, yeah, a human. She leads you to the treadmill and the deep bubbling pit of acid directly behind you. You nervously step on. We're going to measure your speed and stamina. I can show you. This is as slow as you can get. Run until you can run no longer. Can we not just do a montage? I mean, you know. Yeah? No? No montage, huh? She started up the machine and she gives you a nice breezy jogging pace at first, but the threads quickly begin to wear away at a blindingly fast rate. You're sprinting as hard as you can to keep up, holding desperately onto the arms of the treadmill. Come on, sister! Grit your teeth, put some trust in you into it. If you're not evacuating your acid tract by the time you're done, you... acid tract? You aren't trying hard enough! Okay. I'm exhausting my fucking acid now because holy fucking shit, my throat is fucking gone. Sweat beads on your forehead as you push your legs so to the limit, running like you're being chased by an angry drone. Your feet must be blurring like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog by now. The treads are moving even faster and you can almost feel yourself slipping. Got to hold. And I fall and die. You lose your grip and go flying backwards, narrowly grasping onto the edge of the pit and dangling into it. Your toes sink by the acid. Youch! You hoist yourself up over the edge and roll off the side, hissing. Nikki stands over you, clunking her tongue. Top speed, 12 miles per hour. Is not... Actually, yeah, it's quite bad. Is not... it's not quite bad. That's good, right? For a bronze blood. I am one. Rust blood. Next test. Okay, she takes you from machine to machine in quick succession. Each time commenting on your skill level, your biceps are as terrible as Rusty's, your lungs are cold at best, your legs an expectancy ruined, all while taunting you, encouraging you to push yourself further. I don't know how long I run, but 12 miles per hour. 12 miles per hour. If you dash, you can get that 12 miles usually. The desiccated corpse of my ancestor could do better than this. If I'm not wrong, I'm sorry guys, I don't really remember the maths behind it. Per hour, by the way, so it's like, you know. Struggle to deadlift a giant bubble made of that monster skull. Are you going to eject this main fluid at night long, or are you going to warm it up? I guess not throwing up is the things to warm up. You're going to toe with punching bag that shoots sonic blast at you wherever you hit it. Okay. I was hoping just hit your back, but now you fucking shoot beams. Great. Stay up and get ejected to the nearest solar execution barge. You sober as he forces you to do 30 minutes of freeform jazz exercise. Your jazz hands are terrible. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm not even sure how do you do a jazz exercise. By the time an hour is up, you are panting and huffing, desperate for a breath. Nick finally relents. Your word for staying alive thus far. Stay hydrated, sister. Okay, water. Grace. She tosses you one of those protein shaker bottles, and the gin buffs are always chugging from. You regard the mixture with curiosity for a moment before throwing a caution to the wind and gulping some down. When it was imbibing alien substance ever hurt you before, but when the flavor hits your taste buds, you almost retch. Is this? That's actually a great mix. It's just made mix of milk. Nutrition delicious. You keep chugging it, you need the liquids. Found out, baby. Alright, lactose break over. Let's continue. I'm lactose intolerant. I would like to have the vegan version. She next leads you over to one of those Iron Maidens. This one doesn't actually look spiked, it just has a blunt, bumpy surface on the inside. Get it? Fuck that! What? Get in, sister. What is the point of it? You're just gonna smash me? Scratch me? What the hell? And we're in! God damn it. You reluctantly step inside the Iron Maiden and the door clams shut around you. This thing is far too tight for you, and the bumps are pressing into you from all sides, threatening not to squeeze your way into nothingness. You groan and push back against the walls, desperately trying to keep them from crushing you into a little human waffles, as when you think your strength is about to give out, the Maiden opens. Pressure resistance about olive level. The results are, surprisingly, oh, we didn't get crushed! I guess we survived. I don't know how. Actually, why? What? I mean, olive blood? Okay, that's interesting. I guess we are quite, squishy or really, we can get into things. Adequate. Your potential continues to shine. Good work. Anyway. Do you expect a Gym Bro episode, to be honest? This halfway point seems to mark a change in her attitude as you continue to just barely persevere through everything she throws at you, like a shake weight of power, so powerful it leaves you shuddering intermittently through the next few exercises. Keep steady, sister. Don't lose heart on me now. I'm actually hurting myself. Speeding too. Keep steady, sister. Oh yeah. A rowing machine that douses you with a boiling water. If you can't keep up the pace, this is fucking torture in this ultimate form. Go, 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 go! We'll make a fuchsia medalist out of you. A fuchsia? I would like not to have it. Literally being chased around a field outside by that giant toothy monster. Don't you dare allow this thing to satisfaction of the fixity on your bones. After hours of this grueling work, you finally collapse. You think some of your bones are broken, your heartbeat is coming in a quick and regular pulses, you can hardly breathe, your vision blurs and shifts at the edge. God, you're amazed you haven't passed out yet. Get up. Okay, you glance weakly up at Nike. Is this a reference to the sports brand? Okay, Nike, expecting her to be looking down at you with disdain, but instead you see her crouching down and offering you her hand, wearing a smile. You take her hand and she pulls you up to your feet. That look of her face now resembles pride, and when she claps and pounds down on your shoulder, it only kind of hurts. Like, you've done well, sister. I threw everything I had at you, and you soldiered on with a hand held high, even as your body broke beneath the weight. I guess. I mean, well done, me. My poor me. I have never seen such commitment. Most people will give up. Such strain of heart and soul. Such dedication to the craft. Such appreciation for the most righteous of pursuit. We've got it. You're not mere workout partner. You're our workout friend. Yes! This is what we were waiting for. This is what we were all went to for. Light blossom inside your light. The naked of horses. This feeling of power, strength of the bond between warriors is the real and true. And this is a lie we'll never ever leave. As you bath here into satisfying and sweaty glow of a good workout, you realize that planet's universe, dimensional realities, powers, principalities, and cosmos come and go, but being swole as fuck is forever. Yes! Chadus Maximus forever and ever. Giga Chad in our heart. In my heart, he exists. We got a new religion. It. Victory! Yeah! Anyway, it's time to hit the gym, bro. Go hit the gym.